Hey there, it's Mindy. I'm actually cracking up here because I am looking at this video and I'm looking. Can you see them? Can you see? Of course you can see them. They're giant. I I was told in your YouTube videos you're supposed to be very subtle and subdued. And because I'm me, rebel without a clue or something, I was like, no, I'm wearing my celebration earrings. My whatever these are, Cosmo Martini cocktail earrings. I'm telling you, rebel without a clue. Welcome. Today, we are going to talk a little bit about something that comes up for every single one of us, and it's really awkward. And how do you handle it? What do you say when a client calls you and she says she needs to reschedule and then she doesn't? What should you do? Well, the first thing you need to do is remember that it is 90% of the time not about you. So don't go down that spiral that I always used to go down, which was somebody would be like, oh, Mindy, I'm supposed to come tomorrow at 11, but I'm not going to be able to. I need to reschedule. And I would immediately go to, I suck as at this therapy. I'm a terrible practitioner. I'm never going to be able to make this business work. See how it's all about me, 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 me. I can't do it. Da, da, da. When it's actually about the person who's canceling. So they might be, I mean, life happens, right? There might be, I don't know, I had to go pick up my kid at soccer practice, or my dog got sick, or I had to work over. It could be a gazillion things. And 90% of the time, it has nothing to do with you or your work. So remember that. Ground yourself, be really, really centered. And when someone, if they call you or they send you a text and they say, I need to reschedule, this is assuming that it's outside of your cancellation policy. I have other videos about cancellation policies, but this is just, I'm supposed to come in on Thursday. It's Monday. I just realized I can't make it. I need to reschedule. So don't get defensive. Don't say, oh, I'm a terrible practitioner. Why? Are you going to see someone? None of that. Just say, oh, okay. Thanks so much for letting me know. I've got an opening on Friday at 10. Would that work for you? So give the person another option. Give them another opening that you have that might work for them so that they can tell you right then, oh, yeah, that'll be great. Put me down for 10. So you've got it rescheduled before you even get off the phone or before you even leave the text chain. What you want to stay away from, of course, is just being like, oh, okay. And then you don't say anything, and then they don't reschedule and you don't know what to do. So let's take each scenario. First of all, you say, would you like to come in at 10? They say, yeah, that would be great. You got them scheduled. You say, thanks so much for letting me know, Sally. I've got an opening at 10. Would you like to come then? Oh, I can't do 10 either, but let me look at my appointment book and I'll get back to you. Great. You let it go, right? Great. Wait about a week or so, maybe 10 days, depending on this person's life and how busy they are. And then follow up, reach back out. And you just say something like, hey, Sally, I'm just following up. I know you wanted to reschedule your appointment. And again, give them a time. I've got an opening Wednesday at 11. Will that work for you? So you're following up one time after about a week or so, again, giving them a specific time. Don't just say, I'm following up. You never rescheduled. What's wrong? Don't put the onus on them. Give them an option that they can say, yes, I will do that, or no. If they say, gosh, that won't work either, let me look at everything and then I'll get back to you. Great. You can say, if you feel it appropriate, you can say something like, I know how busy you are. I know you're going out of town. You want me to follow up with you when you get back into town and we can set something up? That way you ask permission. You say, if you want me to follow up with you, I'd be happy to. Then after she gets back from vacation and you follow up, you don't feel like such a gork, right? You don't feel like you're being pushy or slimy or anything because you've already agreed that you're going to follow up. Let's say that you say, I know you're going out of town. Would you like me to follow up when you get back and we'll set something up? No, it's just too busy. I'm like, okay, that's great. Let me know when you're ready to come back in. And at that point, bless and release. Detach from the outcome. It's not about you, most likely. Bless and release. If you continue to follow up and follow up and follow up, that's draining and exhausting for you, and it can be really off-putting for the client as well. So give the person an option, give them an opening that they might be able to reschedule to, ask them if they want you to follow up later, and then, after you've followed up, or if they say no thanks, great, just bless and release. I can't tell you how many times I have had people take a break. They take off 3 months or 6 months and then come back in. That's not out of the ordinary. That's nothing that is saying something's bad about you or your skills. It's just part of the natural flow of life. Things get busy and then things don't get so busy. Another question that's related to this is, what do you say when someone tells you that they want to take a break? Right? Or that they're done. So I would say, I don't know, 5% of the time or so, somebody will contact you and say, I can't come in Thursday, I need to reschedule. And they're just being nice. They're never going to come in again. That happens, right? And what do? Bless, release, knowing that that opens up room for more of your ideal clients to come in. But what if someone says, I'm feeling really good, and I think, that I'm going to take a break for a while and see how I do, and then I'll let you know if I want to come back in. You could say something like, Sally, that's great. I am so glad to hear that you're feeling better. You may want to, it's up to you, but you may want to think about coming in on a maintenance schedule, maybe once a month, every 6 weeks or so, just so you don't get back to that place of pain that you were in when you first started coming in. If you're interested in that, we can set up something for 6 weeks from now and then hear what she has to say. So give her, again, you're giving options for the person. If she says, I'm going to take a break and see how I feel, and you say, you could do the maintenance thing, and no, I'm just going to wait. Great. Let me know how you're doing, and I'll be ready here for you when you're ready to come back in, right? You don't want to push, but you can give options. And you can do this really well when you're coming from a place of being empowered and being confident in your abilities and your skills, knowing that it's probably not about you if somebody wants to take a break. Okay, that is it for today. If you are enjoying these videos, would love for you to subscribe so that you find out when the next one is out. And I would love for you to share them with a colleague or a friend if you think that they would get a lot out of the videos as well. Keep doing your great work, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.